Hey guys, welcome back to Sunday Fun Day. I have not been able to do this type of video for a very long time. Um, it is the 21st of February already, which is crazy. February in Chicago has been just a complete mess, like it has been a mess everywhere. There's been snow piling up all over the place, and I mean, let's say Texas is in crazy mode. So to everybody in Texas, I hope you're doing okay. But I'm just happy to make this video today because I haven't been able to recently because of school and work and stuff like that. But today I had a little bit of extra time on my hands. And I was like, okay, well, let's take some time for myself and do something that I really wanted to do. And that includes making videos, even when it's just talking about random stuff. So yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do today. I guess I'll give you updates on some of my stuff for school. I'm in the child development class, and right now I'm raising my virtual child, which is going okay. I guess children are a lot harder than I was expecting. I mean, like, I knew it was going to be difficult to raise a child, but also, like, sometimes I just want to be like, why did you make that decision? Or be like, what did I do wrong that made the computer to generate this decision? Or be like, why are you acting this way? I thought I answered the question correctly. Like, why are you behaving this way? I treated you nicely. Why are you being so mean? Why are you being aggressive when I was trying to tell you the rules in a nice way and being like, okay, this is how we behave. We try to behave nicely, and I'm trying to help you in a good way, in a positive reinforcement sort of way. And yet you still have some aggressive tendencies. I'm concerned. What's wrong with you? So it's a little bit difficult and frustrating. My spouse, I guess, imaginary husband and I, we adopted a child instead of just like having our own child. And so his name is Wyatt. And then, like, around when he was like 3, the computer just decided to tell me that we were like, hey, you guys are interested in adopting again. And I was like, hey, computer, you never consulted me on that issue. I'm already having enough difficulties with one child. I don't think I'm ready to have a second child. Maybe you should have consulted me. So then I ended up with a second child. She's cool too. Her name's Sophie. I like Sophie, but when I have to make child decisions for Sophie as well, I'm like, I'm supposed to be making decisions for Wyatt, not for Sophie. So it's like, oh my god, there's so many decisions to be made, and I'm like, I don't think I can actually be a parent. Like, I don't even understand how people make these decisions. And it's like small decisions. Like when I was just like in the beginning, like, what are you gonna feed your child? And I'll be like, food. Like, how are you gonna feed your child? Give it to them. um and it's like, yeah, you think about that when you like read parenting books and stuff like that, but like, I don't know, it's just something that's completely strange. And then like disciplinary methods, and like, I don't personally believe that you should like hurt your child or do anything like that, like spanking or anything like that, but like if your child's being really annoying, like you obviously have to enforce like guidelines and measures, like, hey, this is wrong, this is what we don't do in public, you need to stop, this can't be tolerated. So it was like giving the options as to like, hey, this is a scenario in a restaurant and your child is being like annoying. What do you do? And like it gives you like different options as to how you can handle this scenario. And it's like, well, I'm trying to be nice, trying to enforce what these guidelines are in a positive way and everything. But then I'm like, but I also enforce that this is not tolerable. And like, as he's getting older, I'm like, okay, Wyatt, it's time for you to really realize that, like, the rules are the rules. Like, you can't just go around breaking them all the time or, thinking you can get away with something. So, we're going to see how things go. By the end of this week, I'll have raised him to 18 years old. So, it will be a full on process. And then the rest of the class, we do some other interactive activities with them, which I will share with you, I promise. Um, but yes, this was just kind of the first step in a long process of important steps for my class. And this is like a huge portion of my grade. So I have to really like this whole virtual child thing is a huge portion of my grade. So I have to really take it seriously. But just the whole reading of everything is just so much reading can get overwhelming. And especially it's like I can only read so much for so long. So it's like, okay, set aside, 2 hours or whatever to read and stuff, and then be like, okay, now I need to take a break and, maybe get something to eat or, just take some time for myself to not be doing schoolwork. Also, it's really hard because my job, I work like the later shift. And so I'm like, I never want to do work in the morning. And so I'm like, I don't want to wake up early to do homework. So then I usually procrastinate, and that's really bad. So I get home at like 10:30, and I'm like, I guess I really have to do homework now. God damn it! Why didn't I wake up like I told myself I was going to? Yeah, sorry. That happens. I haven't really had the chance to mess around with my violin due to the fact of school and work, but I really want to. It's on my agenda. It's there. It's something that I really want to do. It's still in the playbook. It's just not something that I've gotten the chance to do. Maybe once I have a little more free time, I'll be able to do that. Yeah. I just realized a little while ago, I just realized how long my hair was. But then I also realized that I think I might get it cut because it's kind of bugging me. I don't know if people with long hair realize how, like, sometimes your hair just gets annoyingly long and then you're like, it just needs to get cut. So I think I might get it cut. So who knows? This might be the last time you see me with long hair, or it may not be. So yeah. I braided the top of it and like braided it into a ponytail sort of thingamajiggy. This kind of thing that I wasn't really paying attention to, but I was like, oh, let's see what happens. But yeah. So yeah, as I wanted to do, I just wanted to babble and talk. Because I miss you guys. I miss talking to you guys. And, I thoroughly enjoy making these videos. And I missed making them. So, I hope everybody is staying safe and healthy. And I wish you guys all the best. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say. Bye, guys. Love you.